Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So we did say not so long ago we were expecting gold to hit 4K by the end of the year. Well, it's looking more likely that by the end of the week we'll probably see that figure being touched, as we're just trading now shy of 39.40, just around this area, and just another $50-60 can obviously be moved in one single trading day. So the government shutdown that's entering its fifth day now is hampering a lot of dollar news, but dollar has actually held its ground in the last few trading sessions as well, even though the NFP data was delayed and a host of other important physical news releases were put on hold for now. So how long will the government shutdown continue to affect the market as well? And where do we see gold in the next 24 to 48 hours? Are we going to see a touch at 4,000, or are we going to see a massive correction? Back on the daily chart, if we just look at the phenomenal rise of gold since the middle to the back end of August, it's just been phenomenal, really. We're, moving above 3,400 and then moving over $500 in the process in such a short space of time. So very, very buoyant, very bullish, and prices keep on moving higher and higher. There's not really much else to say about gold except that we are looking potentially at a slight pullback, but we've been looking at pullbacks after pullback since then, because the RSI and other histograms and stochastics are telling us that there will be a correction around the corner, but it hasn't materialized yet. So Fed rate cuts, interest rate levels, and also trade tariffs, global tensions really pushing gold to the maximum at the moment, and we're seeing a lot of traders seeing the full potential of gold as well and making a lot of profits in the meantime. So if we just take a look at the technicals, as you can see here, very, very long-term bearish divergence, but being completely ignored time and time again after we see these peaks falling a little bit lower. So are we going to see more of a downturn in the next few days, or will the FOMC on Wednesday give us more of a signal on where the Fed is going and maybe have a pullback on gold as well? We'll have to wait and see. But like I was saying with the dollar, it hasn't really affected it whatsoever. We've seen now the open gap from the weekend really starting to propel the dollar even further. So now we're just seeing the potentials that we can possibly rely on the dollar index, and we're just looking to see if we can get the next peak just flirting around the mid 98 area. We'll be looking obviously to get to the 100 area in no time, but as I said, FOMC minutes this week on Wednesday and a host of other potential ripple effects from the government shutdown could actually hamper the dollar's movement higher. It could have quite a bit of pressure in the near term, that's for sure. Take a quick look on the daily chart, because it is still quite far away from the potentials that it had been for the previous 6 to 8 months, where we saw more and more of a decline in price action from the beginning of the year actually. So will we get back to at least 100? That was the last major resistance that we saw, the last peak. If we do get to there, we'll see if there's going to be more of a push lower and more of a sell-off. But as always, we'll bring you all the latest in fundamentals and technicals. Please let us know what you think about gold. Are we heading to 4,000? Is it going to be a massive correction, or are we going to just see the yellow metal push higher and even get to 4,500 before we know it? You never know. But as always, we'll bring you all the latest in fundamentals and technicals as they come. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak next time. Bye for now.